time's been a bit doom and gloom recently with the COVID-19 situation happening. First case in China was November. 3 months later, it comes to England. Precisely January the 22nd, 2020 was the day we got hit. Right now today, England have 132,000 confirmed positive tests. Unfortunately, 37,460 lives have been lost from this horrible situation. For this, football was taken away. It was suspended in, I believe it was 13th of March 2020 was the day that it got cancelled, and they suspended it to April, the start of April, middle, then end, and then they said that they don't know if it'll be able to carry on. So Germany came out of nowhere and said, you know what, we've been getting a bit better. We're gonna let the Bundesliga restart. It's been fantastic, but it's never been the same. And we've just been waiting for the day it can happen. The Premier League can be back. And today's the day. We found out. So the 13th of March was when football got suspended. And we now know that on the 17th of June 2020, football from the Premier League will return. Which is fantastic. It has been around 4 months. Almost 4 months since we last saw a team in England play, and it's going to start with Aston Villa versus Sheffield United and Man City versus Arsenal. The two matches are the games that were in hand when Man City were in the Carabao Cup, and then the fixture list for the 30th game. So every team apart from Man City, Arsenal, Aston Villa and Sheffield United have played 29 games. But once they've done that, they'll go into the 30th game of the season completely fresh, and they'll have the fixture list played between the 19th to 21st of June. There's still 92 fixtures left to play. The last game, which was ever played in England since we got put into lockdown, was when Leicester absolutely hammered Aston Villa 4-0. And the games will be played in a slot of 6 weeks. So that's why you might have seen that Man City might have to play like 13 games in 49 days, which is absolutely horrific for them because they're going to pick up so many injuries from that. But yeah, at least football's back. We'll give them that. And to be honest, I've never been excited for like Aston Villa games, but for once I'm actually like pumped because then it's my birthday on the 14th of June. 3 days later, football returns. So that's fantastic news. So we've always known that the FA have been talking about Project Restart, and they finally look like they've managed to get through to everyone, and everybody, all Premier League clubs have agreed that Premier League football will restart on the 17th of June 2020. It is not known, however, yet if it will be played at home games, so let's say Chelsea, Stamford Bridge, Liverpool, Anfield, or if it will be played at neutral grounds. Some of the grounds mentioned were in Birmingham and London, I believe it was. So but a lot of clubs have said that they don't want to do that and they want to be at their own club. So far, across the league, there have been 12 tested positive out of 2,752. So the people that tested positive so far over the Premier League since we've been off, you've got Mariappa, and I think it's like Adrian Mariappa or something like that, from Watford. The assistant manager of Burnley, Ian Wone. Aaron Ramsdale, the Bournemouth goalkeeper. Callum Hudson-Odoi, which has also been in a bit of trouble after going outside. You've got Mikel Arteta, the Arsenal boss. I think he was the first person to get it. 3 unknown Brighton players also got it. But talking of Hudson-Odoi, when he basically went outside when you weren't supposed to, breaking lockdown rules. You've also had him. You've had Morgan Gibbs-White. You've had Kyle Walker. He's done it about 3 times now, I think, something like that. So I think there will be a bit of a punishment for them. But yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting few ends to the season though, because nobody expects it to be this early. We were expecting it to be done in maybe mid-July, but yeah. Liverpool are sat 25 points clear at the top ahead of Man City at the moment. I think they're on like 87 points or 82 points, and Man City are on like 57. So yeah, it'll be an interesting end to the season. Yeah. So what does that mean with the league then? So it's pretty much guaranteed that Norwich will be one of the teams going down, as they're on 21 points. But then you've got Bournemouth, Villa, Watford, West Ham, Brighton. I think all of them are in the mix of going down. I think Brighton are the most safe out of all of them. Southampton are nowhere near it anymore, following after a few very good months under Ralph Hasenhüttl, following their 9-0 loss to Leicester. But I honestly I think Villa will stay up. I know I'm probably gonna bite my tongue by the end of the season, but I could actually see Jack Grealish pulling off a masterclass and getting them to safety. So who do I think will go down? I think so. Norwich are definitely one of them. Sadly, I'm gonna have to say Bournemouth and Watford. I really like Watford, Bournemouth as well. It's just if they do go down, will Eddie Howe stay in charge? I think he will. But yeah, so Liverpool have pretty much won the league already. But it'll be interesting to see who can get top 4. So yeah, so in the top 4 race you've got. So in the top 4, I think Leicester's pretty much guaranteed Champions League football unless they massively slip up. But you've got Leicester, Chelsea, Man United, Wolves, Sheffield United, Arsenal, Everton, and possibly, no, not Everton, sorry, but Spurs are all up there who could be getting into the Champions League. I think that is going to stay how it is at the moment, I believe it is. Liverpool, Man City, Leicester, Chelsea. I have a feeling though, as with the break, I think Sheffield United will slip down a little bit. And I think a team that will do really well is Everton. And I think Arsenal will probably go up. I don't know about Spurs. Mourinho's a bit of he's not a Spurs-like type manager signing, I think. But yeah, so that's what I think. Just quickly, everybody that has had symptoms of it and has felt very bad and had to self-isolate, I hope you're all doing well now. And my heart goes out to everybody that has died, the 37,000 odd that has died from it. We all deserve to still be in this world, and it's upsetting to see what's been happening, but hopefully everything will be back to normal soon, and hopefully we can all enjoy life as we used to. Thanks for watching. Peace.